your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming. This is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the fate of Scottsbluff County Commissioner Charlie Knapper will be determined by voters in the coming months. The Recall Knapper Initiative group says they received word on Friday afternoon that they successfully met the signature requirement, with Scottsbluff County Clerk Kelly Sides confirming to KNB News that 710 valid signatures were submitted. In their release, the Recall Knapper Initiative said it looks forward to the next step in this process as they continue their move towards better representation and accountability from our elected officials. In response, Knapper said among those opposing him are individuals who view sports tourism as a threat to leisure tourism, heritage, and local culture, and he noted a major softball tournament in town over the weekend was shaping up to be the most economically impactful of the year. County Clerk Sides says the next step will be a resolution to go before the board calling for an election, which will involve ballots being sent by mail to all registered voters in District 3, comprised of Terrytown and nearly all of Gering. Well, a Gering man was arrested following a Friday morning single vehicle rollover down the embankment of the Highway 92 overpass in Gering. Shortly before 9 a.m., crews were dispatched to the west side of the overpass as a Toyota Tundra pickup had left the roadway and crashed at the bottom of the slope. The pickup sustained substantial front-end damage, and there was full airbag deployment. The Nebraska State Patrol says the vehicle was driven by 57-year-old Clint Thompson, who attempted to exit onto Highway 92, but failed to navigate the off-ramp, running off the road and overturning. NSP says he was transported to the hospital with minor injuries, and court documents say he was then booked into the Scottsbluff County Detention Center on a charge of careless driving. And a 56-year-old Gering woman has been arrested on a pair of drug distribution charges stemming from a Wing Drug Task Force investigation. Court records say in the fall of 2020, Denise Aldrich sold methamphetamine to a CI on 2 separate occasions. Once the drugs came back from the NSP lab and tested positive, a warrant for Aldrich's arrest was issued. Court records show the warrant was served Friday evening, and she is being held on a $150,000 bond at 10%, ahead of Monday's first appearance in Scottsbluff County Court. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
Welcome back. Scottsbluff County authorities say a young child suffered a severe injury in an accident involving a lawnmower Sunday. In a release, Sheriff Mark Overman says shortly after noon, the Communications Center received a report that a 4-year-old boy's foot had been severed in a lawnmower accident at a rural residence north of Mitchell. Overman says an off-duty medical professional was nearby and rendered aid immediately as deputies, the Mitchell Volunteer Fire Department, and Regional West Ambulance responded. Airlink flew the boy to Regional West Medical Center, and he was then flown to a Denver hospital for further treatment. Overman says the investigation indicates that it was an accidental event and no criminal charges are anticipated. And the Scottsbluff National Monuments Summit Road will be closed to all for use from today through Wednesday, July 2nd. Engineers will be taking core samples of the roadway surface and substrate in preparation for a roadway improvement project tentatively scheduled for next summer. Superintendent Jay Sturdivant tells KNB News the project would involve repairs to the roadbed, concrete surface, drains, curbs, and retaining walls. There will also be improvements to the facility entrance, station, and gate.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
I would definitely recommend Allo's business services to other companies. Allo's next-gen firewalls have allowed us to tie 6 physical locations together along with numerous remote employees to produce and collaborate and generate content for our local radio group. It is very important for Nebraska Rural Radio Association to have the best in internet and phone service. We rely upon that every single day. Allo provided me with a solution that fit our needs. They have a quality product, great technical support, and a local presence in their community.
Diamond work continuing this time of year. Let's go ahead and start with the Front Range League and the Western Nebraska Pioneers. The Pios coming off a 2-1 weekend at home that included a 7-0 win yesterday over the Greeley Grays at Oregon Trail Park Stadium. Western Nebraska getting the scoring started in the first inning with an Ashton Pinedo RBI double. Then in the bottom of inning number 3, the first of 2 Pioneers home runs on the day. This one from Austin Marlin. He drilled a 3-run shot to put the good guys comfortably in front, 4-0 at that point. They'd get another in that inning and led 5-0 after 3. Now to that second long ball, an absolute no-doubter as Tyler Antwine knew his 2-run shot was gone the second it left the bat, and the Pioneers were cruising at this point into the late innings, leading it 7-0. All of that offense more than enough on the day to back the winning pitcher. The starter was Alejandro Maltos Garcia, a Brush, Colorado native, and he's a New Mexico State pitcher. Maltos Garcia went 5 shutout innings. He struck out 8 batters along the way, allowed just 2 hits. Maltos Garcia stayed strong even into the late portion of his outing, striking out 2 in his final frame. The Pioneers now with back-to-back off days ahead of road games on Wednesday and Thursday at the Fort Collins Foxes. Big Legion baseball doubleheader we've got scheduled for tomorrow here in town with Gering at Wesco. In seniors, Gering got road wins over the weekend against Sidney and Ogallala, while the Zephyrs home series with Laramie was canceled. It'll be the second meeting of the season for these two rivals, with the Zephyrs winning at Gering back in late May. 13-3 was the final that night. Jeff Kelly will join me tomorrow night. We'll have the broadcast on the trail starting at around 7:15-ish. First pitch is scheduled for 7:30. The BNC Steel Juniors at the Express in the opener tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. That is the latest for today from right here at the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally, tonight, the Nebraska Corn Growers Association has announced the establishment of the Panhandle Corn Growers Association, representing corn growers in Banner, Box Butte, Garden, Morrill, Scottsbluff, and Sioux counties. The announcement follows the acceptance of a formal request to the Nebraska CGA Board of Directors during its board meeting on June 17th in Broken Bow. Andy Groskopf, president of the newly founded local association, presented the letter and officially requested affiliate status. Groskopf said the Panhandle Corn Growers Association aims to unify corn growers in western Nebraska under the shared belief of advancing the corn industry through leadership, advocacy, policy development, and education. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.